y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me, my name is Katie and I make stuff vegan. Okay, so boom. So today I have a different video because I really want to talk about this whole KFC debacle. If you don't know what I'm talking about, KFC like rolled out some like Beyond Chicken and it's a mess. So I want to talk about that. And I also want to give you some suggestions of other restaurants you can go to if you're on the run besides KFC. And if you're new to veganism, you're trying it out, you're doing Veganuary, whatever it is, don't go to KFC. So if you want to see what I'm talking about, you want some more suggestions, keep on watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos because they lit low-key. If you're looking for a recipe, I don't have one because I'm not cooking today, but I have plenty. I will link my website so you can check them out. And also I'll have a regular video on Tuesday. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so I think last week, KFC in the United States, because that'd be hilarious. I would love to see KFC Jamaica do some plant-based chicken. That would be top tier comedy. But anyway, KFC in America, they rolled out a vegan chicken or a plant-based chicken for, you know, a limited time or whatever. I found out on Twitter, and that's like the perfect place to find out because everything's trifling. And I ain't gonna lie, they look like erasers. Like even when I saw it, I was like, why would they do this? Like, why would they put this picture up? You know what I'm saying? Like as somebody who like styles vegan food, and I'm not that great at it either. Like I just started it, we just got here. But I try to make my stuff look as appealing as possible because I want non-vegans to click on it. And I also want vegans to click on it because it looks nasty. Ain't nobody gonna click on it. And sometimes I'm successful at that. Sometimes I'm not. But the L that KFC took was ridiculous. Like, why would you cut it open? You should just left it whole. But this is the kicker. So they rolled out this plant-based chicken and they said that it's not going to be prepared in a vegan or vegetarian manner. So what's the point? Like, who is this serving? You know what I'm saying? Like, who is this for? Because if I'm going to go to KFC and I'm not vegan or vegetarian, I'm finna get chicken. And if I am vegetarian, why would I want my stuff fried in chicken grease? And there's like so many layers to this. I feel like a lot of corporations, like they're really going after the bag. It really has something to do with like being more inclusive. But even if we want to take like this nice idea of being inclusive, you can't just be like, oh, we finna make some vegan stuff and then have it half baked. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're going to make a vegan thing, first of all, what I really want these people to realize is that when you have vegan options, not just like at a bigger scale, like a KFC or McDonald's, when you have vegan options at your grocery store, at your restaurant, you help people who aren't vegan as well. Like it helps everyone. I think I've said before that my mom doesn't eat red meat. When she goes to Burger King, like she will, opt out of like a chicken sandwich and get like an Impossible Burger. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps other people. People want to do like Meatless Monday. They don't want to eat as much meat. Meat makes their stomach hurt. And so they don't want to risk it all on a freaking Big Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like it helps other people. So when you now try to make this product that's supposed to help other people and it helps no one, girl, because why would I get chickenless chicken at KFC? They make Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's in the name. Anyway, so that really irritated me because, veganism is trending, like it's on brand right now, you know what I'm saying? And period, good. It's lit. But it's like when you don't have vegan people in the room making these decisions, or you're making these decisions solely based on like capitalism and like your greed and money, like it falls flat, like you look dumb. Like who finna go buy some chicken flavored chickenless strips? Girl, so when I saw that, I was like, okay, well, let me tell you where you can go if you are on the road. Like I know like there are different tiers of veganism. If you look at my channel, I'm not like uppity or whatever. People just want to eat good food because life is already too short. They just want to eat good food and they want things to taste good. And sometimes life gets busy. You on the road, you had a long day at work. You just want to go pull through somebody's drive-through and get something. Like there's nothing wrong with that. Like you don't have to ground up almonds every day because you're vegan. So I understand that. I'm gonna help you out. So here are my 10 recommendations of restaurants you can go to, fast food restaurants you can go to specifically, that aren't KFC, because man, bump KFC. What are y'all doing? Okay, here we go. Okay, number one, I feel like is the most obvious. Maybe not. It's Chipotle. Chipotle by far is probably the best fast food place to get vegan food, in my opinion. And these are not in any particular order, but I think it's great that this is number one. Like they have 2 plant-based options. They have the sofritos, which is like very good. I didn't like it at first, but if you like tofu, period. If you don't like tofu, they have like a plant-based chorizo. I'm not a chorizo girl in general. Like I didn't like chorizo before going vegan, so I definitely don't really like it now. I tasted it. It was good, but I wouldn't get it again. Chipotle is by far the easiest. Also, like one thing that really kind of quote unquote scares me as a vegan is that like there's so many opportunities for cross-contamination. People are just trying to do their jobs and they trying to move fast, or like they just don't know. Like when I say like no cheese, I also don't want it to touch my stuff, you know what I'm saying? So there's so many opportunities for that. And when you watching somebody make your food, it's perfect. Because listen, I'm not trying to be annoying. I understand that they don't get paid enough to deal with me, and I don't make it annoying. I just be like, hey, can you change your gloves? I always ask for that. But I ain't gonna hold you. I rarely get burritos at Chipotle, because depending on the Chipotle you go to, you really gotta know, because sometimes they look like they've been through a war zone, and I don't want my stuff touching everything, and y'all got meat drippings and stuff like that. Also, depending on the city, like I don't go to Chipotle really in Memphis like that, because one time I found steak in my bowl. And so it depends where I am. I go to Chipotle. I'm not trying to scare you if you care about that. But yeah, I be fiending for Chipotle, because I just don't go to Chipotle here. Like I'm going out of town in a couple weeks. I'm gonna go to Chipotle. But you know, best place. Start there. Okay, so speaking of people making the food in front of you, Subway. Listen, is it gonna be the most exciting thing in the world? Probably not, because you're gonna have bread with veggies on it. But let me tell you, like, there was a couple years ago, I used to sub with this orchestra in Elmira, New York. Elmira, New York, girl, I don't even know how to describe it. It's upstate New York in the middle of nowhere. That's no shades. People living in Elmira. Is literally in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, it's after rehearsal. I spent the night there. We had the concert the next day, and Subway was open. So I rolled through Subway, and I got literally, I told them I want every single vegetable you have. And it was good. And they have that sweet onion, Vidalia, violin. That sauce, like, is so good, and it's vegan. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can also watch them. You can watch them do it if you care about that. You know what I'm saying? And you get some chips to call it a day. It's good. It's a veggie sandwich. And if you want to be bougie, I remember one time when I lived in Rochester, my cousin came to visit me, and we went to Subway, and I went home and I put my little tofurkey slices, and I put my little vegan cheese on it, and I had an experience. Like I was like, this is lit. Like I'm living the good life, you know? So Subway, definitely. And they are everywhere. They're everywhere. Okay, so the third one is like my favorite, like kind of road trip destination, because they're usually everywhere. They're definitely along I-57. It's Panera Bread. Now, I think Panera Bread is glorified hospital food. Tell me different. Like, it really does taste like I'm at the ER because I broke my ankle. I need something to eat. However, like, they have options, very limited. A couple of their sandwiches. You have to do some, you can go, I think even on their website, they have how you can eat vegan there. They used to have a black bean soup, which was pretty okay, but I don't remember if they still have it. I lived in Virginia for like 6 weeks a couple summers ago, and I was in the middle of Virginia. I was in Stanton, Virginia. So like I lived off of Panera Bread, because what else am I gonna eat? Like where we at? You know what I'm saying? So I got really familiar with their menu. You know, it's not the best in the world, but like, you know, if you worked a long day, you need something to eat, girls. Pull through Panera Bread. Is what it is. Okay, so this one, I've talked about it before. I love Del Taco. Del Taco is so good. Now, I'm never around a Del Taco. Like, I literally, you know, live in the Midwest or the South, I guess. Is Tennessee the Midwest? Sorry, I just got here. Don't judge me. But Del Taco they have a vegetarian taco and they have a vegan one. I don't know, but they're both made with Impossible Meat. You just gotta no cheese or whatever, and it's so good. If you like Tex-Mex, Del Taco is perfect. Like, you gotta go into Del Taco with like zero expectations, and then it's fire. Like, it's bomb.com, and they got fries. Girl, Del Taco is a quality, you know, dining experience, in my opinion. Like, okay, every time I go to LA, that's the first thing I'm getting is Del Taco. I've never been to LA and I got Del Taco. I think I got Postmates the last time, because I'm like, I'm not leaving this state until I get Del Taco. Period. Okay, this one is also a very like spectacular option. Like 10 out of 10 for vegans. And it's Sarpinos. You know, pizza, you know what I'm saying? They have 2 types of vegan meat. They have vegan cheese. Like, they just are doing it. Like Sarpinos is a great example of how you incorporate vegan items, because someone like my mom, for example, who does not want meat, but like might want a pepperoni, you can get a vegan pepperoni. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Sarpinos is everywhere and also nowhere. So I think this depends on your state. But like, we got like a bunch of them in Chicago, but there's no Sarpinos in Memphis, you know? But if you got a Sarpinos near you, you didn't know they have vegan stuff, I would definitely check it out, because that's your spot, okay? Speaking of pizza, there's Blaze Pizza. Now, Blaze Pizza, the last time I went there, they have vegan cheese, but they don't have like vegan toppings. That might have changed. There's no Blaze Pizza near me in Memphis, and I really only go like if I'm going with someone if I'm with people that are not vegan, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm somewhere where there's a lot of vegan options. Like I remember one time I was driving through my alma mater's home, like town or whatever, hometown. My alma mater's town, and I went to undergrad in the middle of Illinois. So there was a Blaze Pizza and I got it. I was with my mom and my grandma, you know what I'm saying? So but they have it's great options, and also you can like load up on veggies, and I love that because like when you take veganism and you do like just lettuce and tomato, like yeah girl, it's gonna be gross. But like if you put like all that junk, you go like this, put all them veggies on my stuff, you're having a quality experience. I mean, all they gotta do is put a vegan ranch in there and like it'll be good, because like are you really eating pizza if you don't dip it in ranch? Question that people are asking. Okay, this one might be a little controversial because so many people think it's gross, but I think it's delicious, and that's White Castle. Now, I will say the last White Castle experience I had, I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know how to describe it. Like, I was driving to Cincinnati, so I stopped. This was my first mistake. I stopped at like a random White Castle in the middle of Louisville. Okay, it was outside of Louisville because I wouldn't, I gotta be. It was outside of Louisville. I was probably like 20 minutes outside of Louisville, and it was mad sketchy. Like, the doors wouldn't open, but like there were people inside. I don't know. However, okay, yeah. When I said it out loud, it sounded way worse. But it was sketchy. I was very scared, and they didn't listen to me, so I ended up throwing away my food. I remember that day. I was very irritated. But either way, I didn't sell that very well. They have an Impossible Burger, and it is vegan. Some locations have a vegan cheddar, but just say no cheese. And also do the thing that I do, which I didn't do that day, was make sure you check your food before you drive away so they can make it again. And I remember, actually, that was my second to last. When I went to Wisconsin a couple months later, I went to White Castle in Kenosha, and yeah, they do. I had to pull aside because I had to like specially make it because they don't have them laying around, right? But that's a great option, and their fries are good. And I will defend White Castle. I don't care. It's delicious. Okay, this next one is Chick-fil-A. There's not too many options here, but I think one thing, as soon as you like get more and more into veganism, that like not all fries are created the same, not all sides are created the same. Like, for example, the fries at McDonald's are not vegan. They're fried like a beef fat. Or like the sides at Panda Express are not vegan because they have chicken broth. You'll learn that more, but so when you can find a quality fry, it's like period. Like Chick-fil-A, although controversial and hateful, have delicious fries. And if you're on the road or something and you trying to just tie yourself over, you can get you a fry. And they have a lot of their sauces are vegan, like their sweet chili adjacent. I'm blanking on the name. Their Polynesian sauce is vegan. So I like Chick-fil-A. It's also like a great little morning time option because you get some hash browns and a fruit cup. Sometimes you gotta make stuff work. You just gotta make it work. You know what I'm saying? That's what veganism's about, like making it work, making something shake. Speaking of fries, Wendys has great fries. They have great fries. They're potatoey, as opposed to like somewhere like McDonald's, from what I remember. It tastes like potatoes. They're hot, they're fresh, and their strawberry lemonade hits, and their sweet and sour sauce is good too. So Wendy's, get your fries from there. Okay, the last one is technically two, but they're the same category, and that's Starbucks and Dunkin'. Now, I kind of stopped getting food from Starbucks when I realized that their Impossible sandwich comes with cheese on it, and I'm if you knew me in real life, I'm a drama queen. Like you can't take it off. I don't care if it's frozen or what, you cannot take it off. I wish they would make like a vegan version, like make one without. Because I understand, right, that this vegan sandwich is not just for vegans, but it's just like if you're gonna go through the process and the trouble of making like a vegan friendly sandwich, you might as well make it vegan friendly from start to finish. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't gotten that in like months, because when she said like, because I got my sandwich back and I'm like, girl, I told you no cheese, and she was like, oh well, sometimes there's cheese left over on it, and I'm like, literally that's never happened. You're lying. Just say you're busy and move on with your business. So I haven't gotten it since. But a lot of their drinks are vegan. You should look up certain stuff because like their pistachio latte, for example, you can't have that. But Starbucks is great. And also in the same vein, Dunkin' Donuts, I don't know why they took their sandwich off. Their sandwich was actually very good. They had an Impossible or Beyond sandwich, I don't know, and that was fire. And their hash browns are vegan, and they have a lot of drinks that are vegan. I would never go to Dunkin' over Starbucks for a drink, but because I just feel like Starbucks is far superior. However, like, you know, I know that's controversial and I know that people are Team Dunkin'. So both places are a great option if you didn't know. Let me know what you thought about this video. Let me know if I missed anything. Also, let me know your thoughts on the KFC thing, because surely I can't be the only one. I had a conversation with a friend a couple days ago about this. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you never miss any of my videos. While you're here, check out my other videos. You know, somebody have enough video. I have enough out there, plenty. Thank you again, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, y'all.